Welcome back to Hunter x Hunter. Obviously, our little group of friends have made it just in time. Although, almost didn't. Smashing through a wall, their way to victory. Not quite the kind of Shawshank Redemption, but I guess it's better than the battle to the death that was planned beforehand. But since we now have actually gone through this stage, it just means, that's right, there's more. Having to go through the Hunter exam further, there's more trials and tests, and exactly what there will be is anyone's game. But I can kind of guess Gon's impeccable strategy will pull him through. I think after all of this Hunter exam, and how many times have I started by saying I think? Anyway, Hunter exam gets done with, and will be maybe in the 20s or something with the episode number. Going into the big, wide, open world, seeing what the rest of it all is, because so far we know a little bit about what's going on. A little bit of world building has been done, but because we've been confined underground for a lot of it, or inside big stone towers, it's that wider exploration that I'm yearning for. And not coming in the way of like character backstories of Kurapika's eyes and entire clan being murdered, or Killua and the family of assassins. Also, was there a bit of the opening just now that was different than usual? Or is it just something that I've never noticed? Might need to go back and rewatch like episode 12's opening. But the little bit where it was Hisoka and someone else. Just breaking down the walls. Quickly, calmly, easily, then just go down a slide. Was it 50 minutes of back-breaking labour? But at least they weren't using the axes on each other. We're getting quite a few faces, and some of them look quite... One that I don't think I've seen before, but there's quite a few of them are looking quite expendable. And I really like that Leorio and Tompo were basically forgotten about in the little flash through. But how are we getting there? Swim? What for? What is it just now? Oh, now it's down to pure chance. You pick out oh, okay. I was going to say pick out a straw if it's a short one. You're already out. Go home. But no. We're going into removing each other from the equation. And seeing that, what was with the lights flashing? And seeing that and actually getting... getting acknowledgement that someone had managed to land a blow on Hisoka. And everyone putting out their cards. I mean, what other way would you really interpret it? Also, if all of their numbers are put into the system, and they're all just blah, 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 what's the likelihood of one of them pulling their own number? I mean, unless it's built in so they can't happen. But it doesn't look like it's set up like that. And Tompa's got such a wide choice now, doesn't he? And take a good look at what you've been presented with. Your target. Oh shit. Everyone starts clutching their identification. Of course. He gets the easiest. Oh, so it knows as it's pulling out. That's what the lights are. It's like scanning a barcode. You're free to dispose of it, but if you want to keep the card to remind you who you're after. So bartering trade, yeah. I mean, fastest, sure. What if one of them got like the other as their target? Okay. And what happens if you lose your... Okay, 3 points. Just go around, collect others. That's cool. Ah. Keep yours, get your targets, go through. Or you can freely give away yours and just collect 6. How many is it going to come down to at the end of this then? How many points are available? Is anyone just going to go, all of these are mine now? Rather than stop at 6? Okay, Gada. Should they survive, they're allowed to come back. Well, probably because they all know that failing here means that there's probably not a next time. It's also, quite a big thing about observation. If you haven't been paying attention to the other applicants and you haven't been memorizing anything, you may... Oh, I'm number... Esgon was 44. Who was that? What if we happen to have each other? This is entirely hypothetical, obviously. Am I your target? Please don't say I am. There we go. The paranoia is setting in. And even if you were his target, he wouldn't tell you. Yup. Oh, if he's asking... Well, if he was asking the question, she should be willing to divulge the information as well. I worry for whoever Kulua's target is. 199. I mean, yep, he's gonna have an easy time. He's already shown a little bit of interest in him before, and now that he knows, or now that he might know that Gon is after him, considering how well he manages to hide himself. Exactly. He'll just go out, start collecting. That is a certain glint in his eye. I'd say a mixture. Like 80-20. Which is why he needs to put things that he's learned to the test. Guerrilla warfare, hit and run tactics. Use his time on the, Whale Island. Lay a few traps. Go fishing. So they can see each other on the other side, of course. Also, if you do have a little group of friends like Gon, Killua, Leorio, Kurapika, there's no rules in place about not working together if you do actually prove that they aren't each other's target. I guess dispersing like that would make it easier to... So don't have an immediate mass brawl. I wonder if he'll just start going really slowly. There would be no fun in getting it over and done with too quickly, though. And the last one is at the mercy of everyone else. Make sure that there might have been some already hiding. I wonder if, like, those three, are they brothers? And then the audio and that group have made plans to meet up anywhere. I'm guessing the three, what I think are brothers, would have that kind of thing. They've always been together. Yeah, good idea. Maybe. I mean, if his plan is to immediately go in and find out where he is and track him down, get a head start, yeah, sure, find him quickly. I don't think taking action immediately is a good idea. Considering, yeah, the last interaction was a little less balanced than we usually see. Oh, you kind of have to play this one all tricksy like. You see something down in the grass. He's going to watch someone else's battle. If you've got a hunter in the foliage after you like this, how good is your hearing, your sense of danger? Especially when they're an archer. Ah no, he let out, what, bloodlust? He missed, yeah, but I'm guessing, what, it's going to be poisoned or something. If he's a... Well, that smile gave it away. If he's going in with arrows and the like... Oh, it's a trank. Tranks work as well. Yeah, being left on the island. Let's hope there's no creatures or anything as well. In which case, how can you be so sure that he'll be fine? Had the foresight of coating his arrows. I mean, I'm not surprised in the slightest with that one. Relying on just the arrow itself would be a little foolhardy. And how is Gon going to use this information to his advantage? How is he going to take the lessons learned? Training montage? Or is... if he can snatch those fruits each time, his... likely his accuracy with the fishing pole is going to be slightly better. At a distance while moving, and it's not a soft target like an apple or fruit of some kind that you can hook the hook into. It's a hard badge. Oh no. I think we know who's after Gon. At least, I hope so, and not that's just showing off someone who's just interested in him and is there just to get extra points. If you start eating your targets as well, it's going to be harder to train. Bit different when it's a live target, isn't it? Now some actual practice with things with a slight will to live. Yeah, if you can get a flighty bird, they're not usually easy to fish out of the air. Especially when their bird's vision is quite all-encompassing. Bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum, bum. I see he didn't discard of the card. Leorio needs all of the help he can get. Yeah, make camp. Settle down for the night. Who are we going to see take advantage of the low light situation? Did he... Yep, okay. Shake dry, but also, did he just sleep by the river for the entire night? With enough tries, he might get one, but until he can do it continuously. You also need to hide all sorts of presents, try and get in its blind spot. Watch how the birds do it themselves. How they get the fish. Yeah, you're gonna lose to a bird. Come on, go on, put some effort in. Rather than just swinging, trying to go for it, wait for the opportune moment. If you can read them, read what they'll do, lure them into your own trap where you want them to go. Much easier to actually catch something. Poor bird doesn't get its meal. I see how he's going to interact now. It is impressive and fun watching him grow, isn't it? I mean, yeah, he hasn't really been paying attention to his own surroundings. Yeah, hopefully he hadn't forgotten that point. I do kind of hope that we see a lot of the other hunter applicants and what their kind of thing is. Because apart from just a few designs, I want to see what how they made it this far, what their particular characteristics are. I think, considering we're focusing so much on Gon at the minute, and he knows that he's not strong, he's not gonna do well without something, and the training montage and practice going in, obviously going to be put to the test pretty soon. We know who Gon is up against, his target. We think, well, at least I think I know who's after Gon, unless this is a fake out. This kind of really showing it off. But the others, I feel sorry for whoever's going after Killua. And if Tompa and Leorio don't have some sort of showdown, then it's going to be funny. But, of course, Hunter x Hunter. Now we're getting into the dangerous game, the true Fill of the Hunt, man-on-man, run for your life kind of action. Because, yeah, before it was run, then it was run a bit more, but beware of the environment. But then we go into cooking, but let's just skip that. But the idea that we're now down to this many contestants, and it's a battle royale. And definitely some of them who will take the idea of, ooh, killing is allowed, is it? It'd be like going to the... It'd be like a kid in a candy shop. Apart from that kid is carrying a baseball bat with C4 strapped to it. Certain characters are going to be enjoying the hunt. Some of them are just going to have their own motives and ways to have fun here, if whether or not they actually get the tags that they need. Do I think all of our 4, I was going to say 5 because we were following with Tom for so long, but our 4 are going to make it through? It's a tough one, but if they work together, which I think some of them might, then there's at least a higher chance. I'm thinking Leorio's medical knowledge might actually be useful once again. If you're excited to see more of this oh-so-fun game, consider letting me know. Leave a like and a comment on the video if you did enjoy it. Maybe consider subscribing so you can see the future episodes, which there are plenty of. But all in all, make sure to get yourselves a bit of rest. You might not want to miss what's coming up. So I'll see you there. If you want to hunt me down, consider joining onto my Patreon, because at least then I would expect it less when you're hiding in the bushes. So I guess I need to be wary of, yet thankful to Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthia, Kite, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Levi GR, Megu42, Dark Shadow 7899, Akane, Toddy Jane, Wadi Said, and everyone else. Because so far they haven't revealed their hand. Or arrows, playing cards, axes. Oh god. I also hope that there's going to be some good animation with all this, now that we're getting into a proper dangerous fights and the like. Oh, and the fact that we got, training montage, Hisoka. Oh no. Clown battle.